talk about RC car stuff. Perfect. Look, what you want to say something?
No. I didn't know if you wanted to do. Okay.
No, okay. Just go ahead, say your name.
Oh, AJ here.
Don't look at the mic.
Oh.
Look at the camera. The
Focus.
people
Focus.
are
People
here.
are right there.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Ryan. I'm here today with Mr. AJ MARASCO.
What's up, guys?
He's a local fast guy down here in Florida. He's sponsored by a bunch of people, Associated, Trinity, and all that cool stuff. Very fast. He's here today because he's going to help me with some really key tips on how to maintain your car. Specifically, he's going to go through some pre-race maintenance during the race, and some post-race tips, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So some stuff that I think he is actually very good at, because if you know, there's two things about Mr. AJ. One, he's very fast, and two, his stuff is always really clean and just like very well maintained. Every time I've seen his car or touched it, I wish it was my car. Can I have your car?
Maybe.
Okay, all right, thanks. Pre-race maintenance. Where do we start?
I like to start with the kind of taking my shocks off and doing what I call a swing test. It's basically taking your car sideways, where the chassis is facing away from you, and kind of moving your car back and forth. Make sure your arms move freely back and forth, and that's how you check for bent hinge pins. Then after that, I will start the tear down, where I'll take my shocks apart, my diffs apart, my arms apart, take everything off the car, basically down to the chassis. Then that's where I check each part by singles.
So it's like a complete rebuild. You're taking the car completely apart.
Basically like you're taking a brand new kit out of a box and building it.
Oh wow. Okay. What else? Any pre-race maintenance tips?
Always check your ball diff.
Oh.
Number one thing is to make sure you don't have a crunchy ball diff. You always change your diff balls, which are inside when you take the diff apart, there's diff balls in there, and diff drive rings, they call them. And what happens is the diff balls start putting a groove in the ring, so you change all that, and you put new grease, re-grease it, because dirt gets in the grease, and then the dirt makes it gritty.
Oh, okay. So then fresh diff and the car probably handle or feel a lot better?
Handle a lot better.
Nice. Okay. So solid. We're gonna rebuild the car, clean everything, get some fresh diffs in, and then I guess when you're putting it back together, this would be the time to plug in like a new setup into the car or something?
Yeah, it just depends. I basically go off of where I'm gonna go next, and then I have setup sheets for where I'm gonna go, because I write everything down after I go to that track and figure out my car. So I put my basic setup on, and then go try it.
Nice. So then basically you're going to the track with a somewhat brand new car.
Yes.
Solid. Awesome. So we have our freshly built car. We've probably run it now a few times. Race day, got some practice and some qualifiers in, and there's some stuff that you usually check over like midday. What are we looking for now?
Usually I'll just come off the track, go to an air compressor, blow the car off, get most of the dirt off, take it back to the pit, take my tires off, take a little brush to my car, then clean my tires off, and then if I have plenty of time before the next round, I'll take my front and rear clip off without taking all the hinge pins apart to get too crazy.
I'm stupid. Front and rear clip. Is that just the front?
Clip, rear clip.
Just like the front of the car and the rear of the car? Okay. Sorry.
Then I'll just look it over real quick, check anything that's not, you can't see without looking right at the car, something like underneath. And if everything looks good, put it right back together. It's ready to go for next round.
Okay. When are you ever looking at the motor or anything like that at any point during the day, or are you checking for anything else on the drivetrain or anything like that?
Yeah, usually I kind of know my car when it's on the track. I'll feel if something's dragging. Okay. If something is dragging, I'll take my pinion off, spin my drivetrain, spin my front tires, make sure you can listen for bearings. Right? If everything's gritty, you gotta take brake cleaner in my bearings, just brake clean it and spin it. If not, then I'll just put a new bearing in. Then I'll check my motor while it's just off, with the pinions off. I'll kind of free rev it. Everything sounds good. You can always tell if it's a bad bearing because it'll rattle.
So it's definitely something important to look at as far as just making sure all the bearings are working good and the motor sounds good and everything like that. So you check that pretty frequently.
Yeah, I usually check it when I have the car parked, kind of.
Nice. Solid. Okay. Now that we have gone through the race day and we're getting ready to head home, what are some of the things that you normally do for like storage or stuff like that?
What I'll do is after the race, get the compressor again. Just quick blow off. Say if you don't have one compressor at home, take your tires off, clean your tires, put them on the shelf. Take my battery out. I'll spray my car down with my cleaner. Just a quick spray. Just spray the front end, rear end.
What do you use in particular to like do the initial cleaning?
My initial cleaning, I'll use Pledge.
Pledge.
Yeah, get it at a Walmart, any store.
I'll take that for myself. All right. What else do you use?
Then I'll actually use Cower C product, Moose Lick.
Shameless little plug. Okay.
Yes. And it actually repels corrosion and dirt, so it's nice about not getting any rust in your hinge pins, stuff like that. It keeps your car clean. It actually restores your plastics, which is a really nice thing. You'll actually see a different color in your plastic and your arms.
No joke. Like, okay, before this actual moment when he's talking about this, his cars literally always look brand new, like better than brand new, and this explains why. Like, I actually want to get this product now, and I'm not sponsored or paid or endorsed by this at all. But his cars, if you could see a close-up of them, they always look shiny and like he's never even raced them before. Anything else? Do you do anything for like batteries or anything like that?
Yeah, we put on storage.
Just like quick storage mode.
Quick storage mode, then keep your batteries in a LiPo safe. Then usually I'll just kind of put the body on and put it in the shelf, and then kind of when I get time, then I'll tear my car down again and get ready for the next race.
Nice. Yeah. So I think that the important thing that he was talking about this earlier with me is that some tracks, the type of dirt or like the treatment that they put in the dirt, if it stays on the car, maybe you've already noticed it, that like your CV axles or some of the screw heads will start to have like a little bit of surface corrosion on them, and doing all the things that he just mentioned is going to help prevent that or get rid of it if it's already there. I think that, like you were saying earlier, just being familiar with the car and staying on top of it will ultimately, I guess, it makes you go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Anything else that you want to add?
No.
No, that's it. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for helping us out, and we'll see you guys next time.